Okay, guys, so we'll take literature, unit 2, chapter 8, a new chapter on page 152. The theme of the unit is about teacher and how would a teacher be or should a teacher be. I'll share with you my PowerPoint. Okay.
Teacher, which page?
152.
Okay.
Okay. Here is it. Tuesdays with Morrie, and while preparing it, I discovered it's a very interesting topic. Okay.
Miss, isn't
Yes.
famous novel?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And it is recent, new.
I read
Yes.
about
Tuesdays with Morrie. Okay. Before we started the excerpt, we get to meet the vocabulary, the academic vocabulary. It is artistic unity. Number one, artistic unity. What is artistic unity? Artistic unity is the condition of a successful literary work. A successful literary work should have all its elements working together for the achievement of its central purpose. So all the literary elements. What are literary elements? A lot. If it's a poem, we have alliteration, we have repetition, we have rhyming. If it's a novel, we have the sound, the tone, all of that, the word choice work together to achieve the central purpose. The poem, it is an example. The poem achieved artistic unity because the rhythm, tone, and the extended metaphor all combined to make cats seem hilarious. This is artistic unity. What is artistic unity? When everything in the literary work works together, they work together in order to achieve the purpose of the literary work. The theme. Theme is the message. Could be happiness, could be about fear, could be about family, it could be about prejudice. Our unit is about what? The theme is about what, girls? Unit 2 about what? Unit 1 was about traveling. Unit 2 is about what, girls?
Good teacher.
Teaching. Yes. Theme is the main idea or an underlying meaning of a literary work that may be stated directly or indirectly. The story's theme that everyone embodies elements of good and evil was hardly original. So theme is the message or what the author wants to tell you, what the author wants to teach you. The moral, the message, the lesson. Are you with me, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
So artistic unity, theme.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, figurative language. We have heard about figurative language since we were in grade 6. What is figurative language? Figurative language is to use figures of speech to be more effective, more persuasive. As you are in grade 10 now, the time has finished to use vague language or this. You have to use a strong vocabulary and figurative languages. Figurative language is like what? Like, I will tell you now. I will show you the kinds. He gives you an example. The writer showed his inexperience by using tired old figurative language, such as the simile, it felt light as a feather. He says that this is old and tired and has been used many times. Kinds of figurative language. We have the hyperbole. Hyperbole is exaggeration. For why? Why would I use exaggeration? To emphasize the event or to comedic effect, to make people laugh. Ouch, this pasty is hotter than the sun. Of course, it's not as hot as the sun. He exaggerates its temperature to show how much is it hot. He makes Einstein look average. Einstein is genius. So when we say he makes Einstein look average, it is what? I'm exaggerating how smart is he. This guy has escaped more times than Houdini. Houdini is a story about Houdini of someone who has escaped many times. So this guy has escaped more times than Houdini. It means what? Exaggerating. Hyperbole is to exaggerate the event. Hyperbole, say it girls, hyperbole.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole or hyperbole. Okay? It's exaggerating the events. Are you with me?
Yes, miss.
Number 2, simile. And you know simile, right?
Yes.
When I compare two things, using like or as sweet as pie, colorful like crayons. Simile. Use as or like. Metaphor. Metaphor is the same like simile, but without using as, without using like. When I say something is thing, she is a walking dictionary. She to a dictionary, I compare them together without using as or like. Then the personification. So when you were younger, you took the 3 common figurative language, simile, metaphor, and personification. Personification is giving a human trait to something non-human. The leaves danced on the wind. Do the leaves dance? No. Only human dance. The angry sower was invisible. Can this sower be angry?
No.
No.
My heart was competing with my head. Can a heart and a head compete together? No. By giving non-living or non-human, human traits is personification. Hyperbole, simile, metaphor, personification, and alliteration. I guess it's the first time you hear alliteration, girls?
No, we took it.
You took it?
Mm.
Great. Alliteration is when I repeat a sound at the start of the words. I have heard how head hogs hog the hedge. Yeah. H, 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 H. So alliteration, a sound, repetition of a sound at the start of each word. Okay? But we scoff, stick, slug. S, S, S. H, H, H. Okay? Alliteration, repetition of the sound at the beginning of each word. Then we have onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is very nice, girls. It's when I write what I hear. Buzz is when it is written buzz and it said buzz, right? The same exact letters. The sound like what it describes. Whoosh. I write it whoosh. Boom. Okay. Buzz, crack, move, roof, quack. Okay. Ah, bam, ring, squish, zzz. Okay. Then we have aphorism. Aphorism is a statement of truth or wisdom expressed in a concise and witty manner. What is aphorism? Aphorism is a quote, as people say, proverbs. Proverbs, you know, proverbs, wisdom.
Yes, yes, miss.
Many aphorisms appear in fables, such as this adage. Adage is a wisdom saying, or a saying of wisdom. Slow and steady with the race. Like here, be who you are and say what you feel. Because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Do you like these quotes, girls?
Yes, they're actually nice.
I'll tell you one thing. On Thursday, I was watching a movie. It's a Clouds. The movie title is Clouds. Clouds is a movie about, so it's not written in your book. I prepared it to tell you. Clouds is the story of Dak Sobey. This man his name was Dak Sobey, and he was a boy. He was not a man even. He was like 16, 17 years old, and then he was diagnosed with cancer. Okay, when he discovered out and he was diagnosed with cancer and the trip of treatment, he wrote a song, okay, and he sang it with his friend, and this song became so popular, and he gained like millions of dollars. He gave these millions of dollars as a donation to establish an organization, this American Childhood Cancer Organization, this one. Okay, he gave this money as funds to the organization to find a medicine or a cure for cancer for kids. He said an aphorism that he said before he dies: you don't have to find out you're dying to start living. You don't have to find out you're dying to start living. What does he want to say? Live your life. Don't start living your life when the time when you know that you are dying. Actually, the movie is so interesting. I kept crying for like, in the movie is 2 hours. I cried for an hour and a half. But it is good. It is good, and it is based on a real story. Okay, maybe you've heard the song of it. Here, maybe. Are you with me, girls, or you?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'll show you part of it. Look. This is the real Zach. Yeah, did you see my YouTube? This is, girls, you see my YouTube?
Yes, yes.
Yes, this is the movie. This is the trailer for the movie.
Here's the thing. I like you. I know your diagnosis complicates things, but I don't care.
Hey, mate.
Do you like me?
Yes, I do.
Even though I don't have cancer?
Make your move, Romeo. Most teenagers feel like they're invincible. Not the Superman kind of invincible. The kind of invincible that tricks you into thinking tomorrow might be a better day to start chasing your dreams.
I'm gonna grow up.
We've been through this, just breathe.
You are my best friend, so you are morally obligated to say nice things to me. Everybody else out there is not my best friend.
If everyone else doesn't like it, then they're idiots. And while there's a lot that I don't know at my age, what I do know is this. We all have limited time.
Tell me something you never told before I walk through the door. I adore you, I adore you.
I do.
How are you?
Off chemo.
Is it because it worked or?
I do.
What you're facing is scary, but you get to decide what matters most now.
Never give up.
Shut the front door. Are you writing a song?
Hello. I was thinking it might be cool if we did something that was just ours.
Fix me up, my darling.
Zach, have you looked on YouTube?
You have 20,000 views?
You should be happy. I thought this is what you wanted.
It doesn't really matter what I want because it's not gonna happen.
It's not fair.
That the world needs to hear. What are you gonna do with it?
This is insane.
Just breathe.
We'll go up, 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 but I'll fly a little higher.
Are you him? You know, up, up, up.
Yeah, I'm Zach.
It's my favorite song.
In the end, I just want to make people happy. I, Zachary Sobiak, am asking you.
Yes!
Please go to... For as long as I can. Because what some people take for granted, others are fighting for. And believe me, I'm a fighter.
He said a very good aphorism. He said, what people take for granted, others are dying for it. And we take life for granted, we take health for
so
granted.
many people, relationship goals. I don't know if you've ever seen that on the internet.
We take everything for granted. Others are what?
Here's the thing.
Are paying for it. They dream of it. This is the real Zach, girls. This is the real Zach. He died 7 years ago. Are you with me, girls?
Yes.
University of the People.
Yes,
Sounds
miss.
like just another online university, but
I fell down, down, down to this dark and lonely hole. There was no one there to care about me anymore, and I needed a way to climb and grab a hold of the edge. You were sitting there, holding a rope, and we'll go up, 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 but I'll fly a little higher. Go up in the clouds because the view's a little nicer up here, my dear. It won't be long now. It won't be long now. And when we get back on land, well, I'll never get my chance. Be ready to live, and it'll be ripped right out my hands. And maybe someday we'll take a little ride. Go up, 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 and everything will be just fine. We'll go up, 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 but I'll fly a little higher. Go up in the clouds because the view's a little nicer up here, my dear. It won't be long now. It won't be long now. If only I had a little bit more time. If only I had a little bit more time with you. We could go up, 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 then take that little ride. We'll sit there holding hands and everything will be just right. Maybe someday I'll see you again. We'll float up in the clouds and we'll never see the end. We'll go up, 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 but I'll fly a little higher. Go up in the clouds because the view's a little nicer up here, my dear. It won't be long now. It won't be long now.
Okay, girls. Zach died 2013 after a month of discovering his cancer disease. It's so inspiring. It is so inspiring. Although it has lots of tears, I shed lots of tears, but it's so inspiring that every day in your life you have to cherish. Ah, good. We have a new day, a new start. Okay, because every day means a new beginning. No matter what happens the previous day, I can start again the next day. Okay, even though he was dying, but he had hope in life. So we back to girls. What's wrong with you? Don't even reply me. Are you here today? You don't like the topic or what? What happened to you? So here is the movie. It is out of the chapter, but it serves the idea of aphorism. Aphorism is like a wisdom once said by someone. Okay? Listen to the song. Song is very nice. Cloud song. And then the last thing for the academic vocabulary is the dash. And you know the dash. Why we use dash? To separate addition meanings to the sentence. I've never once met a man like my father. And he wants to say, nor will I ever again meet. So a punctuation mark used to set off information from the rest of a sentence. It is similar to parentheses, but usually creates a great break in the flow of the writing. Again, we check the artistic unity, theme, we know them. The figurative language, the new thing is hyperbole, exaggerating events, simile, metaphor and personification, hyperbole, alliteration, repetition of the sound and the same at the beginning of the words. Onomatopoeia is when I write what I hear. And the aphorism, a smart said or a wisdom. Okay? So we go to page 152. 152. Are you with me, please? Natalie, are you here, Natalie?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Natalie, read it, Natalie, 152.
Previous concepts.
Yes.
Artistic unity is the condition of a successful literature work whereby all its elements work together for the achievement of its central purpose. Story elements such as settings, figurative language, and characterization must all contribute to the meaning. This means every detail and every word should be relevant and intentional. Look around your classroom right now. Jot down notes on the following details about the room. Amount of light.
We are not in classroom now. We are in our bedrooms or living rooms or dining rooms. New. So those who put the book didn't know that we will be locked down and we will have this learning, online learning. So I want you to look around you and write the amount of light or window. So amount of light in my room, actually, as you can see, I have a large window in my living. Because I'm sitting here. See, this is a large window, but because of this, so the amount of light, girls, is what? Girls, the amount of light, as you can see, huh?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Yes, yes. The sunlight enters from the window. Okay. And he wants to ask, so this is about me. What about you, each one of you? The sound. I hear the voice of birds. But you, of course, you cannot hear it. I can hear it very well. The voices of birds. And actually, I have a pigeon. She laid an egg at the air condition. Decoration on the walls. I'll show you the decoration on my walls. See here, I have here 3. How can I show you? Yes, 3. Here. These 3. It is. These are for Venice. But maybe they are not so clear.
I see you decorated all of that.
Yes, no, I didn't draw them. I just I bought it. And here there is another one. Can you see this one? Horses.
It's really impressive.
So pretty.
This one is horses is to hide the because they used to have here this old air condition, the one that has hole. So I had to buy this big one to cover. So I have here, and I have here these 3 paintings are Venice. I hope you can see them well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see them? A boat in the water canal, and then my small library and the coffee. Here is the rest of the room. Here is what I see. So this is the amount of light, as I showed you. The sunlight enters from my window. The sounds, I can hear the voices of birds. The decoration on the walls, I have 3 paintings and a clock there, and another painting. People in the room, no one else but me alone. Time of day, it's 9:30 a.m. So based upon your recorded above, finish the sentence, the classroom. So I should mention my room. So I'll leave you now for 5 minutes break. You will fill them up, and when I come back, you'll show me your room. If you're ready to show me your room, or tell me about it, okay? Yalla, go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.